So there have been a few myths about CAPIC over the years, and this segment is trying to address some of them and correct these myths with actual facts.
Is it true that CAPIC-approved internships are not comparable to APIC member or APA-accredited internships in overall quality of training experience?
That is not true. CAPIC membership criteria, in fact, is based on APIC membership criteria. And also we have studies that show that there is no significant difference between quality of training and supervision provided at APA internships versus CAPIC or non-accredited internships.
Is it true that all CAPIC-approved internships are unfunded and CAPIC encourages unpaid internships?
That is not true. We encourage, but we do not require stipends for our interns. We recognize that funding is very short, especially for community-based sites, and if there's a limitation, we'd rather have it go to training and not to stipends. Approximately half of our internships do offer stipends, but then of course approximately half of them do not. We encourage stipends.
I hear that other states do not recognize applicants for licensure who have completed a CAPIC-approved internship.
That is not necessarily true. I'll do my answer again. I'll just start with the answer.
Read that one again.
I hear that other states do not recognize applicants for licensure who have completed a CAPIC-approved internship.
Each state licensing board has its own requirements. The reality is that the majority of them may specify APA-accredited internships, but the vast majority also allow for equivalence. And I know of at least 3 specific examples of states that have recognized students who have gone to CAPIC internships for licensure.
Is it true that there's no quality assurance or oversight of CAPIC internships once they're actually approved for membership?
That is also not true. CAPIC has a very rigorous internship quality assurance program. It basically starts with the initial application and then continues with annual reviews and periodic site visits every 5 to 7 years.
I've heard that students completing CAPIC-approved internships are not eligible for certain employment settings.
There are some employers that restrict who can apply to them. The biggest one everyone knows is the VA, the Veterans Administration. We are trying to change that policy, and the bottom line is that we believe that CAPIC internships offer the same quality training, and that the employers should consider all internships, all interns who go to an APIC or APA accredited internship, as well as CAPIC.
Is it true that students who have completed a CAPIC-approved internship do not pass the EPPP licensing exam at the same rate as compared to students who completed an APA-approved internship?
There are some studies that show that, but there are some studies that show that. Can you read the question again, please?
Sure. Is it true that for some students who completed the CAPIC-approved internships do not pass the EPPP licensing exam at the similar rate as compared to APA-approved internship completers?
There are some studies that show that, but we have some concerns regarding the methodology used. We've actually done a recent study that showed there was no comparable difference between pass rates or GPAs for students when going through APA-accredited versus CAPIC internships.
I'm concerned that the supervisory quality of CAPIC internship is lower than that at APA-accredited or APIC member internships.
No, again, that's a false myth. There are multiple studies that show that the quality of training and supervision at CAPIC internships are comparable and essentially equivalent to those at APA-accredited internships.
Is it true that students who complete a CAPIC internship after licensing, they get jobs that pay less than those who actually have gone to an APA or APIC approved internship?
There's no data that supports this myth. The bottom line is CAPIC interns go on to fulfill very important roles, including dean at APA-accredited schools, training directors at hospitals, and internship sites at county sites. So, no.
Why is it that licensed psychologists who have completed CAPIC-approved internships are less competent than their colleagues who completed APIC member or APA-accredited internships?
They are not less competent. I've never heard that before. There's no evidence to support this.
Is it true that students who completed a CAPIC-approved internship are underemployed or unemployed at a higher rate than students completing an APIC member or APA-approved internship?
I'm not aware of any evidence or data to support that myth either.
Why is it that only half-time internships are endorsed by CAPIC?
Well, actually, CAPIC, maybe we said,
We'll do it again.
you just read the question, yeah.
Okay. Why is it that only half-time internships is endorsed by CAPIC?
Well, CAPIC actually pioneered the half-time model, but it has been accepted by both APIC and APA. CAPIC simply offers quite a few more options in terms of half-time internships because we recognize that oftentimes students and diverse students and students of color can't fulfill the formal full-time internship and need to have a half-time internship option in order to become licensed and serve the community.
Is it true that beginning 2017 or perhaps 2019 by some sources, the California Board of Psychology will not accept APA, will only accept APA internship for licensing and no longer accept CAPIC or APIC member internships for licensing?
That is false. I'm not sure where this one came up. This is a recent one. The bottom line is the California Board of Psychology works closely with CAPIC and has recognized CAPIC internships since 2001, CAPIC postdocs since 2007. There's no intention to have this policy changed. CAPIC internships are recognized by the California Board of Psychology, period.